Well, aplastic anemia is where the bone marrow has been depleted. Her body does not make red cells or white cells or platelets. So without the platelets, her blood will not coagulate and it could bleed out. Without the white cells, she could catch a virus real easy. She has no immune system. And then without the red, she is anemic. She has no energy most of the time.
It's a blood disease and bone marrow disease. It's where 3 parts of the blood is down. There's platelet and red blood and white blood. January 27th, when I got my bone marrow biopsy. It hadn't really hit me then. I played sports, which was mostly like my life. I played tennis, water polo, and swimming.
She is athletic. She is a jock at heart. She loves to do anything that involves competitiveness. So she likes surfing and water skiing, water polo, swimming, tennis, motorcycle riding. She just loves anything athletic. She's genuine. She'll tell you exactly how she's feeling and what's going on.
She's very strong and confident. She's got a really sort of killer instinct, like she just goes out and does what she needs to do and gets it done without a lot of drama or no-nonsense type of personality. She doesn't express herself very much, so she's quiet in that manner. Very dry sense of humor. Her feathers don't get ruffled too easily. She's sympathetic. She's just lovely, quiet, considerate person. She seems more grown up to me than she is for her age.
I had a treatment called immunosuppressive therapy, and I was in the hospital for 7 days. The absolute cure is bone marrow transplant. A related donor, which would be a transplant of my sister, but she wasn't a match.
And in the meantime, what allows her to survive, because she's not making any platelets or white blood cells or red blood cells, she goes for weekly transfusions.
The red blood carries the oxygen, and it makes me really weak when I don't have red blood transfusions. When I don't have a platelet transfusion, I can bruise really easily, and just brushing my teeth, my gums bleed really easily. So I can't lose any of my blood. I feel weak. Some days I feel nauseous from the medicine.
She has very little energy, so she can only do a couple things a day before she has to take a nap or sit down. Some days she can make it up the stairs and feel okay. Some days she can barely make it up the stairs.
Like, it's hard being so weak when I was like such a competitor. That's like one of my main struggles right now, and sports was my life, and like being pulled away from them, it was just so hard.
It's crushing. It's in the beginning, you don't want to believe it or accept it. It's so difficult because she was so active, to see her in that state, and I don't even know what to do, the way to explain it.
It breaks my heart. She is the sweetest girl, and to have to go through this, it just makes me want to cry every time I look at her, and to be in this kind of condition.
My dad came to me and asked me if I wanted a blood drive, and I thought it would be a good idea to give back the blood that I had taken out of the blood bank.
Mia suggested in the very beginning, when she had her first transfusion, I think it was in February, she just had offhandedly commented that everybody gets sick at one time or another in their life, and really, wow, I mean, she was so shocked and stunned that she herself was getting blood that it moved her, and she said, you know, people should really donate.
It benefits her cause of aplastic anemia, of getting the word out there, and it does give her some more blood when she gets her transfusions every week.
Well, it was put on by the UCLA Blood and Platelet Center, First Christian Church allowing us to have it at their church. That was very important. They had to close the doors because it got so busy, and they actually collected 93 units. They luckily had enough bags. They only were going to do 50 or 60 people, and they brought 93 bags, and they filled every one of them. And it was a way for everybody else to give back, ways maybe they can't give her blood, or they aren't the same blood type, but they want to do something in the community. Just getting the blood in general, I mean, and knowing what she knows as she's gone through the process, how important it is to give blood, and that there are so many people out there that need it, you know, that's just all feels good. It was really high energy and friendly.
It was just so exciting to just see the whole community come out and support her.
It overwhelms me just seeing what a great community we have to live in, and it's so great. It just makes me so happy to see like all the great friends and family I have supporting me.
This has impacted our life and will forever. I mean, this will always be in her life. It will get better, and we hope by her succeeding in her treatment, she'll be able to be out in the world again.
Well, I know I'm going to get better, and I'm not sure where my life will take me.
It's been 2 years since my diagnosis of severe aplastic anemia. I didn't respond to my first treatment of immunosuppressive therapy, so I had a second treatment 6 months later. By March of 2010, I had a partial response. With this partial response, it made me become transfusion-free, and I gained a lot more independence. I started my senior year of high school and rejoined my water polo team and started doing other activities I enjoy. But I still have limitations. I'm going to Moorpark College in the fall, and I've come a long way and I hope to get better, but there's still so much uncertainty and I still don't have a bone marrow match.